Hey, this is EmilyBKandi, and I'm going to teach you how to make a candy mustache today, just like this one. So what you're going to need is you're going to need about 61 to 62 pony beads, any color, and you could have them just all colors or black or whatever. And so you're going to take, and then you're going to need some clear stretch cord and some scissors. And so you're going to take about, find the tip of the string, and you're going to take about 1, 2, 3, and pull a bunch out, and you're going to need a pretty good long piece of string. So what you're going to do is you're going to put both of the two ends of the string together, and then you're going to put one bead on each end of the string. So you're going to have one bead on this end of the string and then one bead on the other. And you're going to pull them down and have them go all the way down to the bottom of the string right here. So it'll be like that. And then you're going to put both of the ends of the string together, and then you're going to put one bead on both ends together and pull it down. And so right here, that would be 2 rows. So there's this one, which is 1, and then 2. And then you're going to put on 1 on each end of the string, and that will be row 3. And you're going to put on both of them. And so you're going to have what it looks like. Let me straighten it out for a second. So you're going to have what it looks like that, and that's 1, 2, 3 rows. And then you're going to do another one with together, and that will be your 4th row. And then you're going to keep doing 1 on each end of the string and then 1 together until you get 15 rows. Okay, so once you have 15 rows, so it'll look somewhat like this. You should have it looking like that. And then if there's like beads that are kind of out of place and crooked and stuff like that one, you just want to like pull them down and like be stretching them That's why it's good to have the stretch cord with this, so you could like stretch them down and make it super tight. And so then you'll have this. And so once you're done with that, you're going to take both ends of the string and you're going to tie it off like this. You're going to tie it 2 or 3 times. And you're going to pull it nice and tight. Just make sure not to pull too tight to where it breaks. So then you're going to take one end of the string, one string. So like I prefer like the one that's facing on top of the knot. So this one, because it's just easier and it don't get twisted or whatever. And you're going to take it through the bead that you just strung on right here, and you're going to poke it through. And then if you don't know how to make, if you know how to make a cuff, it's just like that, where you string on a bead and you're going to string it through the beads that stick up, like that one. And you're going to be stringing them through. Whoops. And you're going to be stringing them through these. And so you're going to do a whole entire row of that. And that light should help. Okay, so once you have it done, it should look like that. You're going to have about 2 rows or so. And then, so once you're done, again, you're going to string up through the bead that you just strung on. So you're going to be stringing through this bead. You're going to string the string up through that bead. And you're going to hold it and just pull it through. And like make sure it's nice and tight. And then once you're done, you're going to string on another whole row of beads like that. Okay, so once you're done, it should look like that. So you'll have this, and it'll be kind of like a little, it'll be missing the bead right here and the bead right here, and that's good because that's what starts the rounded part of your mustache. So it should look like that. And then, so once you're done, you're going to pull them all nice and tight, and then again, you're going to string up through the bead that you just strung on. So you'll be stringing up through this bead, and you're going to pull it nice and tight. And then, so once you're done, you should have about 3 on this side. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on this side. The 1, 2, 3. And so here's your middle of your mustache, and so you're going to want to string through these. And then instead of putting a bead here, you're going to want to string down through this middle bead right here, down through this middle bead, and go up and then go through this one, and then continue your beading. And then I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, so once you get to the middle, you have this gap right here in the middle, and then these 3 beads right here on the side. So what you're going to do is you're going to poke it through the string right through this middle one. And then pull it through. So you'll have it poked through there like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to then thread it through this bead right here. Like that. So you'll have this part right up here, this little part, and then you're going to have that missing gap, and then these 3 beads, and then you just continue your beading through here. Okay, so once you're done, it should look like that. So that's the rounded part. And so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back up through the one that you just strung on. So you'd be stringing back up through this one, and then you're going to string back up, and then you're gonna pull. Oops. You gotta make sure this is nice and tight so that doesn't happen where the string comes down and undone. So you're going to do that, and you're going to string up through the bead that you just strung on, so that you'd be stringing up through this bead. And then you're going to have that. And so what you do is you're going to put on a bead at the string, and then you're going to string it through this bead, and you're going to have that in there. And then, so you're going to be putting a bead right here in this gap, and then you're going to go up through here. And then you see how there's no beads to string on? What you're going to do is you're going to string through this bead, that bead, this bead, and this bead. And then you're going to put on your one last bead up here. So you'll have like that, and then what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that it's nice and tight and pull it, and you're going to take this and see how the string is just about right, how the string's poking out of this part right here. You're going to string down through this string and pull the string up. And then you're going to string down through this